And yeah, what's going on, people? It's your boys Mike and Wayne, and we are back for another episode of No Harm, No Foul. This is the Face Off Friday edition, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a lot of fun, man. We're here to talk some smack. We're here to have our coach back, maybe throw our coach under the bus. Who knows? We're going to see where the episode takes us. But right now, I got to talk to my man, Wayne Breezy. Wayne, what's going on with you, big dog? How you feel? I can't hear nothing Wayne said. Oh, there you go.
I was just reading Miss Debbie's comment, and I was just trying to. I had a Sean moment real quick. I'm just gonna put it up here. But hi, Mike. That be faithful Friday, Bippy. But I think it's a typo. So it's supposed to say Mike Happy Faithful Friday, Wayne and Mike.
So when I do this to Sean, what you call me? Here's the word you call me.
Nah, dude, this was funny. Because that's why my eyes was caught. You listen, I pay attention to the chat. And so I just wanted to make sure, Miss Debbie, not that we cracking or nothing, but I think this is one of those typos where you type and then you try to put another word. You know how the phone be correcting stuff. The phone think it's smarter than a human being.
So now you're blaming the phone for
no. You can't read. That's a big difference. I was trying.
Now I can't read again. I just want to know what you call me when I do this to Sean. I just want to know what the word.
I don't know what the word is.
It rhymes with smash hole.
I do not call you one of those words, Mike. And we got to be better at saying good stuff for the first 10 minutes. I'm tired of getting one of those. You got to.
I don't even curse. I don't curse. I don't curse, man. Everything that comes out of my mouth is holy pulse.
Happy Friday, faithful.
Happy Face Off Friday.
Oh,
to my faithful community, man. Wayne ain't play no horns. None of that stuff, man.
I'm telling you, I was caught in the moment. It is. Listen, it's, you know what, Mike? This is the weirdest week 18 ever because we just, it's a chill week, yo. Like I almost don't like the fact that the Niners clinched because they had to come out and play. This is weird. Mike, I'm telling you right now, bro. This game is gonna be weird. Now, we know it's gonna be weird, but it's even gonna be weird to watch that we know it's good because we know it's gonna be weird. So it's gonna be the longest 4.5 hours on Sunday. And I promise you it will take all 4.5 hours. You know how last week game's
gonna be over. This game gonna be over in 2 hours and 48 minutes. So neither team care about this game. This might as well be a Thursday night preseason football game.
Why? It don't sound like you on your regular mic setting.
Yo, I'm gonna be so mad if I'm not on my regular mic. Hold on. Oh my God. Oh no, wait. Nope, I'm not.
And now I am, which means I wasn't on mute when I thought I was on mute. Oh no, yes I was, but I definitely
still on mute. You just weren't on your regular mic setting. Mike, let me just ask you this question: like when you wake up after you thank God for your family, do you throw Breezy in there? Because I know I'll be holding. I just know I'll be.
Yo, but that's wild because I worked so hard to make sure all the settings are right. And the one thing my computer has not changed my mic settings. Just I've had this. I didn't even take anything down. Normally after every show, I pack up, I unplug and put everything away. I left everything up since yesterday. So why would it change my microphone settings? That's crazy.
Mike, I'm gonna ask you to watch that movie that I asked you to watch that I forgot the name of. About the smart home.
Oh, you told me it was called like Pythagorean theorem or some shit.
Nah, like it definitely was. It's way more simpler than that. I'm gonna need you to watch it. But Mike, like, all right,
killer.
It was literally the AI.
Right.
The name of it though. But it's Face Off Friday, Mike. And so for those that don't know, they're new to the stream. First of all, make sure you guys like the joint on both channels. Okay, that's super important. It was a lady's name, Red and Gold Blood, and I just can't remember which lady name. Margot. Bam.
Margot.
It's
Polo.
Margaueux, like the French way how you spell Margot too.
Go. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
See how we help each other out with like context clues, and they don't teach that stuff anymore.
You don't know? They don't do that?
I don't think so.
That's
I do
terrible.
know. Like this morning, Rome had to read because he forgot to read before he went to bed. Yo, just hearing your 6-year-old read you a book, like,
Did you cry?
bro, like the tear, no, not a tear, but man, I think I got overexcited. He was like, dude, I've been doing this for a minute. That was like his response.
He did it with confidence, like that.
Yeah,
I got
super
this.
confident, yo, like cape out, like, cuz I got this. But Curious George, we reading, and it's not just about the reading, it's the comprehending. Like he comes back and responds and tells me how it went down. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. Daddy, he shouldn't have thrown the butter across the room. That's not cool. Like, I like that. Man.
It's kind of dope. We were late for school, but it was still dope. I didn't know he had to read 2 books, so I thought it was 1. And so I prefaced the time. Okay, you can get an extra 3 minutes of rest because I know it's hard to take you this. And then it was like, Dad, I got to read 2. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
They want to see the Nothing But Niners hoodie?
Is that what that is? Uh-oh.
Yo, we all gas, no breaks, pumped up, no fakes. We spinning, we winning, we high stakes, we never miss, we all makes. Look at us dudes trying to prove, bringing you news with nothing to lose. Mike, Nick, Tony, Wayne, Method, man, we bring the pain, man. Yeah, I thought I forgot the words, huh? Nah, just because y'all don't see me up here don't mean I ain't there. Just know.
Forgot him for a while.
Once I thought I was gonna mess up the lyrics. I definitely thought I was gonna mess up this.
Hey, let me tell y'all too, by the way, since we're talking about
I Margot. I might have added the E in there, but my bad. Yeah, Breezy, the movie was Margot. Yeah.
We are going live immediately after this on my Patreon. And if you are a member of the Nothing But Niners YouTube page, you will also get the live. It's an exclusive to anybody who pays for any extra content. We're going live right after this. Well, actually, I got it set for 5 p.m., so I gave myself a little bit of time.
Right after this, I got to finish painting my basement floor. All right, here we go. So we're facing off with coaching because regardless if the players play or not, I guarantee you're going to hear a bunch of curse words, spit flying out the mouth from these 2 guys. Mike, can you
go ahead and rep for my coach now?
I don't know what you want to do. All I want to know is, can you give everybody a brief rundown on Kyle Shanahan and Sean McVay?
Yeah, so these guys have a storied history with each other. They worked with each other back in Washington, where Kyle Shanahan was what was he? He wasn't the offensive coordinator in Washington. His dad was Kyle Shanahan. He wasn't the offensive coordinator, was he?
Yeah, he was something. Look it up.
Dang it. But anyway, they worked together, and McVay was the tight ends coach, if I'm not mistaken, at their days under Washington. And so they learned a lot of some of the same things from each other. But one guy I definitely consider the teacher, and the other guy I definitely consider the student.
Did they both start off as students?
Yes. Yeah,
so it's like of Mike Shanahan, right?
Yes. Yep, exactly.
So this is like young Jedis in the same camp being trained by the master, and then they kind of go off and
y'all. So if y'all want that hoodie, y'all gotta holler at Wayne. Wayne got the plug
for this hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember how I got it.
Oh, sugar honey iced tea.
I thought I got it from you and Nick and them. I can't remember.
You might have got it from Nick. I don't have it.
Yeah.
We'll talk after y'all, and we'll try to get him back on the show. We'll try to get him back in the store. I don't think I have those on the store on the YouTube page. I'm sorry. So yes, back to what you were saying. Young students being trained by the Jedi Master himself.
Yeah.
So this game is going to be special because I think both of these coaches are really good at what they do, but I think what they do is very different. I think Kyle Shanahan has mastered the ability of taking and working with veteran players, while Sean McVay is kind of the opposite. I think he has mastered the ability of working with youth and young players.
Okay.
If I had to start a team from nothing, all rookies, and I had to start a team with all veterans, which guy would you assign to which team and to be successful?
I mean, can I? This not a fair conversation in my opinion, because let's go back. Let's have some fun with this. Let's go back to Kyle Shanahan and his 2017 season and look at that roster, right? And so he had to spend money, so he had to bring in some free agents, and the rest of the team was all young guys, or the carryover of what he inherited, right? And then you look at Sean McVay, what did he inherit? He inherited like an all-star squad, bro. Like he had the running back, he had Aaron Donald, he had a squad, and then they actually made some moves and got veterans and won the Super Bowl, bro. They got their veteran quarterback. They drafted Jared Goff and moved on from him and went and got Matthew Stafford.
He inherited Jared Goff.
Okay, he inherited Jared Goff. But my point is he inherited more than what I think Kyle Shanahan inherited as far as talent. And they got the Super Bowl first. How? By going out and getting key cog pieces, which is part of the game. I'm not going to knock that. So it's weird for me to say that you think that he's better with young guys when he started with a bunch of old guys and got a Super Bowl.
So he got his Super Bowl after they went out and drafted a young guy like Cooper Kupp. They went out and they brought in some, every team has veterans on it, but some coaches know how to integrate the youth better than others. And that's where I give the plus to McVay. Like, look at what he's doing this year. Tutu Atwell, decent year, right? Puka Nacua, decent year, right? McVay kind of embraces the unknown with the youth, while Kyle, in my personal opinion, and it's cool if you disagree, I think he completely runs from it. Brandon Ayuk was Brandon Ayuk, and Kyle was like, yeah, nah, you got to get better at everything before I give you an opportunity. And that was a first-round pick.
He had to get better at run blocking. So let's just be specific. So Kyle Shanahan's system is you got to be able to block, whereas Sean McVay's system isn't that. That's the
Debo. But yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Except whatever. But my point is, I don't think that's, I don't know. I think they're more even than what they aren't, right? But they do have different philosophies, and they are able to do different things with players. So so Cooper Kupp comes in. Cooper Kupp doesn't have to block. He ain't a blocking wide receiver, but they don't use him that way. Brandon Ayuk comes in. If Kyle didn't use Brandon Ayuk that way, Brandon Ayuk looked special his rookie year. I don't know what people were talking about. He didn't get 1,000 yards, but damn, he was close. He was like the only receiver we had. Let's go look it up. I love when Mike. I like when Mike.
Because I don't know if you
gives me the grimmest faces. Like I don't know what the F I'm talking about.
I hate when you looking at the screen.
What you want me to look at? Want me to close my eyes?
Yeah, because you be looking at monitors sometimes, so you don't see when I make the faces. I hate when you be on point and you see the screens when I'm trying to.
It's a great point.
Like, because my faces don't always be.
Nah, your faces be like, what this motherfucker?
No, they do, but it's also my thinking face as well. So that's why
you gotta get a different face, dog. You gotta get a different face, dog. Like your face got to get a little bit different. I'm just saying.
All right. So check me out while you looking it up, right?
I got you.
Brandon Ayuk had a solid 5 games at the end of the season, and it had everybody hyped. His first couple of games, I can probably predict his production, his first 7 or 8 games as a rookie within 10 yards.
I want the stat. Go ahead. I'm listening. Yeah.
He probably had something like 48 yards. And then
I don't know.
27 yards.
I pull up the 2020 season. What's the site? Oh, never mind. I got it.
Not 20.
I got a note to go to this site. This is our reference.
Football Reference is the one.
Yeah, you just got to be reminding the brother. All right, I got you. I'm gonna go.
What
to
I'm saying is, Oh, we getting held accountable down here. We're gonna come. I'm gonna pin this one. We're gonna come back to that.
Let's say.
We'll come back to it. So I just feel like while Kyle wants a finished product, and I'm not. By the way, I want to be very clear. I'm not just talking about on the offensive side of the ball. Kyle won't put a rookie defender on the field if he don't feel that they earned it. So I feel like this is just Kyle's MO. You have to be the person. You have to be the person I want you and expect you to be down in and down out before you get on the field. And if that's the case, no rookie is ever going to be an integral part of Kyle's offense.
I don't disagree with that. But that's Kyle, and that's why you see rookies thrive more in a Sean McVay system, because he doesn't.
So then you agree with what I'm saying then?
Now, I mean, as you're explaining why you feel that way, I mean, yeah, like, but before you started, you wasn't breaking it down like this.
Okay, that is true. I didn't break it down that way. So this is why I think this game is going to be interesting, because they're both going to have to revert their ways. I said this when we talked in the preview show. It's crazy, right?
I did, but see, that's why I disagree. Okay, why would Sean McVay have to revert his ways if this is his way of coaching? You're clearly watching him see what he's like you said, what he's able to do with these young players, Kyron Williams, Puka Nacua, like
right. So both of which are not playing.
Puka Nacua is playing.
No.
Did it change?
The list I saw had Williams, Nacua.
I didn't see Nacua on any lists. Unless it came out right before this show.
No. The list could have been speculative because I wasn't like scrolling and doing all that.
Is set to play because there's a record he's going for where he needs like 29 yards. I know he playing.
Okay.
But
Nigel agrees with you. He said, yeah.
But my point is, but go ahead.
You can give me that list. But my point is, if you go down his list, it's gonna be the rookies that are playing are gonna be limited because they're his key players. So you said Nakua's going to get the record and he's out, right? Same way Kyle's going to give these easy tosses to Debo to see if he can get a 75-yarder, and then maybe we can try to let him get that 129, right? We don't expect Debo to be playing this whole game, but we do expect Kyle to give him a shot at maybe getting that 1,000-yard season.
I think they get a series, though. But yeah, I don't even think.
But it's going to be a series heavily featuring Debo.
That's scary.
And so when they have to start pulling their starters, McVay is going to have to pull a lot of rookies, a lot of second-year players, and put some of these seasoned vets in that he hasn't been winning with all year. When Kyle has to start pulling his starters and his key players, he's pulling veterans. He's pulling the likes of Trent. He's pulling the likes of Kittle. He's pulling the likes of Debo. He's pulling the likes of CMC. And then he's going to have to rely on rookies. So they're going to have to coach. Right. They're going to have to coach outside of their comfortability scale. And that's what I'm excited to see. This is going to be a complete S show. A show. Yes, it's going to be a complete beep show, and I'm excited for it. Like I can't wait to see it.
Nah, but that you know what? I'm not saying nah to the way I disagree. It's more like I'm not excited for it, but I'm here for it because I'm not expecting anything from it. Now, do I want to see how well the depth can play? Our depth are rookies, their depth are vets. That's what you're saying. Basically, straight up layman's terms. That's kind of what it's going to come down to. But you're and so one would think that the veteran depth would overcome a bunch of young players out there that haven't been playing much football, that has very low snaps and things like that. I mean, that's kind of like the expectation. That's why I don't expect the Niners to win. I want them to win. I'm going to choose them to win. But if they lose, I'm not expecting it because I don't know how these players are going to play. Now, they could come out and shock us and be in sync and whatever, but it's going to come down to execution in this game. And I don't think Kyle Shanahan wants to lose. So that's where it's going to get tricky for me and why I'm going to be glued to the TV, because Kyle is going to try to find a way to win with these players. Like he's gonna figure it out. I guarantee it. Because here's the thing: 10-4, Kyle Shanahan versus Sean McVay. Sean McVay has the NFC Championship game win in the playoffs. That's the trump, right? That's the only one that really quote unquote matters. Kyle Shanahan is 9-0 against Sean McVay. Just let that sink in, though. Like 9-0. Well, as of lately, he has some losses, but god dang, like that's a crazy streak to want to just throw away.
That's 9-0, including that loss that year, but it's 9-0 regular season wins against him in a row.
Straight.
Right.
I want to put that in
because Kyle saying that Kyle's pride ain't gonna let that streak go, even though it's just the backups out there.
If I how do I say this right?
Chest.
If I was betting on one game for Kyle to show his motherfucking ego and pride, it better be this game right here. That's a 9-0 win streak. Straight.
Yes.
So Kyle lost the first. Listen to me. Kyle lost the first 3 and then went 9-0. Excuse me. I'm saying that wrong. Kyle lost 1 and went 9-0. Right? How am I saying this right? He's 10-4. Help me out.
He's 10-4. He's won the last 9 in a row. So that means that Kyle lost. Well, you don't know the order of the 3-1.
I don't know the order of the 3 right of the losses.
You don't know. It could have been 2-1-2. You don't know how it was, right?
And one of those losses.
But here's what we do know. After Kyle lost that last one, he ain't lost since. That's what we do know.
That's what we do know. That's what I was waiting for you to say, bro. That's serious. Now, the difference is the context. The goddamn 49ers just happened to clinch the number 1 spot a week ago. Something that they weren't even planning on doing. They literally, Mike. They planned on coming out playing this game. That's why we all may be wrong as far as resting these starters and them mother sucker. Here's the players that won't play in this game. Okay, Ross Dwelly, Eric Armstead. Come on, help me out with the injured ones. Christian McCaffrey's been ruled out. Brock Purdy's been ruled out. Who else is injured? Ji'Ayir Brown.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm missing somebody else. And to Sean Gibson. They ain't playing. They ain't even suiting up. Except for Brock Purdy will suit up, but he just won't play. Do people understand that? Purdy will suit up because he will now revert to the
third emergency quarterback.
Bam.
Now, this is where you really get into your bag. And I love that you just sat that right there by the rim. And
if you missed
now it comes down to which head coach comes up with the better game plan. Because you just said that Kyle was looking forward to this game for 2 weeks.
And Sean McVay was looking forward to this game 9 losses ago.
Come on. And so if these guys go in there and say, hey, this is the one we're going to get him, right? Sean McVay might have been thinking, hey, guys, we could spoil their number 1 seed plans. Let's go out there and do this. Sean McVay could have been working on the game plan. Kyle could have been saying, we're going to need this win for the number 1 seed. We didn't expect the Cardinals to get that win, right? We got to go out there and we got to go earn this in the final week of the season. I'm going to put together the game plan of all game plans and keep that streak alive. Double-digit wins in a row over my student. Watch this, right? This is what Kyle's thinking. And McVay's thinking, I'm going to play spoiler. So the question, forget the personnel for a second because you got players like I got players.
That's my point. It's coming down to this.
Hold on now. Come on. It's going to come down to these 2 coaches. Yeah. And now y'all know why this Face-Off Friday is about coach versus coach, scheme versus scheme. And my question to you, Breezy, is who do you trust more with the game on the line? Which guy do you expect to scheme better when he needs to get that dub?
Sean McVay.
You lying ass mother.
You know why? His players. You're telling me to forget them, right? That's fine. I'm not going to go mano y mano and this, that, and the third. Just saying. I just feel like his players will execute the game plan better than our players will execute. You know why? Because Kyle Shanahan is complicated.
So bad, bro.
I can't wait. I got the gloves. Kyle Shanahan's complexity is so complex that they're gonna mess up. They're gonna mess up. I know they're gonna mess up. I'm talking interception. I'm talking fumble. And people, you can be mad. That's fine. But y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, let the starters be in this. It's a different because Kyle now has competent players that can run this complex system. It's a little different. It's a little bit more trust. You got Brock, and it's crazy because Brock Purdy don't lose to these mojos, bro. But neither does Kyle Shanahan. So at the end of the day, I don't know. I don't know anymore, Mike. I'm done. Kyle's won with Jimmy Garoppolo. He's won with Brock Purdy. Probably won with some of the other guys we had here at quarterback. And now that I think about it, playing the Rams, it's crazy, bro.
Let me take you back down a trip down memory lane real quick.
January
January 9th was the day. The year was 2022 and our Lord and Savior. The San Francisco 49ers were playing the Los Angeles Rams. The quarterbacks facing each other were Jimmy Garoppolo and Matthew Stafford. The 49ers entered the game with a record of 9-7. Their playoff lives on the line. The Rams entered the game with a record of 12-4, already in the postseason. Nothing to win. And Sean McVay and his team came there for the fences. The first quarter, the 49ers went scoreless, and the Rams went out there and got a field goal. And then all of a sudden, the Rams flipped a switch that nobody expected. They ran off back-to-back touchdowns against the 49ers, while the 49ers only managed to get a mere field goal. Sean McVay was seen in the end zone celebrating with his players. And that was the moment that Kyle Shanahan woke up and said, Satan, not today. Kyle Shanahan said, you want to high-five players in the end zone? I'm going to give you something to deal with. And the 49ers, from that point on, scored 24 points to the Rams' 7. And the Niners win that game in overtime with an interception. And who made that interception at the end of that game in overtime, Wayne?
Every time it's
Hey.
Bro, you better get crunked up. Listen, the Niners. I know I'm all over the place. I don't really give two flying mother loving father farts, right? But at the end of the day, Mike, I get to see some of these kids play football, man. I miss Samuel Womack. I want to see Darrell Luter Jr. I want to see these rookies, but I'm not expecting them now. If they come out and slap me in the face because they just come out on point, cool. But that's from the defensive side. Sometimes I get a little worried because I watch our starters struggle. So on the offensive side, because I just really think it's complex. I really think there's a lot of motions, a lot of smoke screens, a lot of moving pieces, and Will Kyle dumb it down a slight bit, just a slight bit. Manly, you dead wrong. Mike can read, y'all. Y'all stop believing the words that come out my mouth. That brother can read. He's a great orator. He can read, like literally.
Wait, do people take that for real? See, you use the word literally. That's why they think I really couldn't read. And I wasn't on camera when you said you was on your own show.
I know. That's why it was funny.
Nah, you're all right. I can't read. It's cool. I'm okay with it.
Mike be in them streets catching strays like Gary Owens, bro.
People don't even realize, like, when we had a website, I was the editor, like, of everybody's shit. Damn it, I said I don't curse no more. Of everybody's stuff. I'm like, come on, man.
Mike, are you?
It's cool. But listen.
I just wish this wasn't a game. I wish this was a game that mattered.
It does matter. And you pointed it out.
Okay.
You pointed it out. This is going to be, even without my starters, I'm better than you. This is going to be.
It's a future game. It's
come on. This is a game of the future, Wayne. That's exactly what this is. So this really comes down to scheme versus scheme. You understand what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm telling you, bro.
And here's another reason why I think the Niners are going to win this game. We're going to start out losing. They're going to come out on fire, and we're going to start losing. But you know what happens to vets as the game goes on, and ain't nobody coming in when they do this? And you know what happened to young guys as they see somebody old and slow on the other side of the line from them?
Pow!
Their hearts start going, doop, doop,
right in the kisser.
Doop, 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 doop. They start getting antsy. You're going to see a lot of wide receivers tightening gloves as they stand there looking at the ball on the ground. They ready. They notice their moment. And that's when we're going to turn up on them. And you know who's got the best arm on the team right now?
Sam Darnold.
It's Sam Darnold. He going to let that hoe fly during the second half, bro. He going to air it out. He going to air it out, bro. And that's what I'm telling y'all. This game is going to hit like a switch. It's going to be a sloppy, messy game. The start is not going to be pretty. Faithful going to be upset in the first half.
Thank you. I still got
going to be upset.
No, they're not.
And there's going to be a lot of penalties because there's not the starters out there.
But I think there might not be a lot of penalties. And hear me out. I think Kyle sticks to his game plan. I think, and let's get to a couple of questions and whatnot, but I think that we run the daggone ball. I think first and foremost, listen, no Bobby Wagner, I'm running the ball all day. No Aaron Donald, I'm running. It's Jordan Mason's season.
Oh, he got a lane all the way to the second level.
I'm talking 220 yards and a touchdown in this game. Like, yeah, this is a state. Look, this is you gotta Kyle. Kyle has a game plan, and we know that it can be unbalanced at times. But the game plan needs to be led with the run. You run the ball, Sam Darnold will play that much better. I'll leave it at that.
I agree with you.
I mean, you're right. Bobby Wagner is back in Seattle, but their starting linebacker isn't playing either.
No, wait. They had
Bobby Wagner's back in Seattle. He's right. Ernest Jones isn't playing. That's what I meant to say.
My guy Miguel wants to know what happened to the food and music shows. We need to just have a show about best music ever. So, Miguel, here's the truth. And this is not hyperbole. I'm not just blowing smoke up your tail. Wayne and I were just talking about this before we hit record. That's why we were late hitting start. We just said we need to bring back our show, Red Light Special, on Patreon only, where we can actually play music and battle back and forth and get people going. But the thing is, people got to get to the Patreon page in order to enjoy it. And that's what it comes down to. So this is what we can do. I learned something. And actually, this is going to be pretty cool. You can go live on Patreon and YouTube at the same time and make it for members only. So if you guys are members of the Wayne Breezy channel, now the thing is, you'll still get some flags, but it won't be the same flags. It won't be flags that's going to cost you and violations. It'll be flags where you just can't use this video and monetize it. But the video will still be there as long as you leave it as members only. So that's the little caveat. We can do this if they go out there and support the channels and their extra endeavors. That's how you're going to get it. Because we don't want to just talk about music. We don't want to just talk about our favorite commercials and shows. We want to show y'all clips so we can really say, hey, you pick the best clip that you could possibly think of for Family Matters. And I'm going to pick the best clip that I could possibly think of from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and which clip was better. And we're going to go toe to toe. And we're going to flip a coin to see who get what show, and we're going to do it again. And we're going to have a whole face-off like that. And it's going to be like an elimination bracket style. Like there's stuff that Wayne and I have been wanting to do for y'all, but YouTube just won't let us.
Correct.
That's what
because we ain't got time to be editing stuff and flashing the clip here. I don't even know how to do that. Like that ain't what we do. We live. We like to be live.
And don't think we forgot about the Jingles battle. My cousin been waiting. She been asking.
Yeah. They Mike and his cousin not ready. Peachy, you got to get ready for that one. I think it's
you know Peachy ready. You know Peachy ready.
Yeah, because don't.
Let me ask you a question about Family Matters real quick before we get out of here.
What about it?
The song starts. So he says, "Whatever happened to
the possibilities?"
Is that what it is? The possibilities?
What do you thought it was?
I never knew.
Whatever happened to the possibilities?
In my mind, it was the invincibilities, but I don't know what that is. I've never heard that before, so I never knew what the word was. Now I'm about to look up the Family Matters theme music.
Which coach prevails though? While you looking that up, Mike?
I think Kyle Shanahan. You convinced me. I had this as a loss. We talked about it during our game preview show.
Predictabilities, it may be.
Whatever happened?
Yes, predictability. I knew it was predictability.
Man, the Paperboy, even TV.
I knew it was that. Don't bother me. Put it in there.
Wait a minute. That's not Family Matters, bro.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Family Matters. No, exactly. Family Matters is it's a rare condition this day and age. Yeah, it's a whole. That's Full House.
Oh, is that
But
Full House?
Miller Boyette was bodying the music game back then, so that's
Yo,
why we get it all
they all
confused.
sound the same, right?
Yes,
Right.
they
Just
had
like
that
in the
same
70s.
flow and cadence.
Yeah. Just like in the 70s, it was Willona, and she was on all the black shows. Like she had them all. Good Times, Jefferson's, like,
Yes.
They all sound the same. And it's crazy how like Robert Thicke's dad, Alan Thicke, was a big writer in the Jingle
Silver
game.
Spoons and all that stuff. Yeah, he was killing it.
Come on now.
Come on, bro. All right, we gotta go. Don't do this. Not right now. Because this is what y'all need to sign up for.
Did you hit me up? Whatever happened to you? You put me into that.
I did. I started it. I started. My bad. But the beats and joints and all that is the same. That's why I got it confused.
They are.
They were both Miller Boyette Productions, and
Yes.
they had Perfect Strangers, had another bop for an intro.
I remember that.
What was the one with Suzanne Summers?
I would like to do step by step, day by day. I would love for them to ad-lib. That's probably Willona. I want them to create the list for us of the shows. I always want the interaction. Like, you know what I mean? I want the interaction. I can't do this without the community.
Without
like
them,
I nothing without them.
We got ways to do it, bro. But the community has to get there. We got to direct them to where we want them to be.
We'll funnel them to the place.
Yeah.
Right?
And then once they get there, then we'll tell them, all right, this week's assignment, everybody in the community.
This ain't even fair. Part of my wave.
Oh my God.
This ain't even fair, bro. And there was 2 versions of TGIF, right?
It was a whole program though. Like that was an event. That was like Sunday morning cartoons, but on Friday.
But on Friday, and they killed it for a decade, like literally a decade,
a whole decade, yeah.
Because we didn't even talk about Boy Meets. This motherfucker put it up. I was just about to say it.
There it is.
Boy Meets World. Nobody knows Perfect Strangers.
What was the show
that came on?
You gotta get out of here. No, but it was a show with like a maid little sister, but she was a robot or something.
Freaking Small Wonder. She's a small wonder. That was Come on, man. Because that used to come on before Punky Brewster.
Oh my God.
Bro, TV was great. TV now is trash. TV then was great. I mean, great. Yes. You can literally learn from television back in the 80s and the 90s.
Like life lessons.
Life freaking lessons, bro. Life lessons. Wonder Years was a Tuesday show. No, did that come on TG? That was a Tuesday show, right?
What? Oh, I don't know the days of the week them joints came on. I don't get
Wonder Years came on Tuesday. The Dinosaurs came on Wednesday.
Not the mama. That was my joint, bro. What? Wayne, stop. We got to go. Listen, y'all. Okay. No team is safe.
Wait, Mike. You take the good, you take the bad, you take them all, and then you have.
I can't remember.
The facts of life.
Facts of life. You're learning the facts of life. Yes.
Hey, Mike losing his motherfucking son. You can tell Mike about to
I lost my white card.
You about to lose the damn battle. Are you losing right now? You're gonna sit here and say
I got something for you that you ain't gonna be able to get.
Yo, finish this man from the Family Matters. Whatever happened to the possibilities? And I'm like,
but I sang it though.
Yeah, but it was.
But you just said it. Nah, but no, it's not the same.
You asked me what was Family Matters, and I went on to what you were saying. We had the wrong show.
We both had, but you knew what I was talking about because of the tune.
Because you had the wrong show,
but you had the right lyrics, so you would have got the point.
No, we would have been wrong because it was the wrong show.
But you knew what I was talking about because I sang.
I definitely did.
I didn't just say it. I didn't say whatever happened to. Like I said it in flow and rhythm. You were like, you take the good, you take the bad, nothing but Niners, and it's so sad. Like that. I'm not going.
Okay, we got to figure out the rules of the
when
show.
Is this happening? We got to pick the platform.
All right, so the platform you said is going to be Patreon. This can happen during the down week going into the Super Bowl.
The bye. Oh, okay. I'm about to say we got a bye week coming up.
Or we could do it during the bye week too, but we could do it right here. No harm, no foul. We could do a whole week to funnel them to the Patreon.
So during No Harm, No Foul,
they'll get the free
the categories and they pick the contestants and all that stuff.
And then in order to watch the competition over there back and forth, we will go to the Patreon when they want to watch the battle. That will happen, and we will resume that during the week during the Super Bowl.
Zoobly zoo, zoobly zoo.
And
Magic and wonder are waiting for you.
You, Mike, you do know I taught a lesson, a section on jingles, and I had kids from Nickelodeon to Disney
Stop.
to ABC. Yo, this was my livelihood.
You still can't out jingle me, bro.
His mother tried.
I'm talking about commercials, shows. You can't out jingle me, bro.
I'm going Jamie Foxx 2000 on you, bro. I could take Jingle 2000 on you. Listen, he says, what happened to the Bob? There was a Bob Saget show that was Full House. And
at Full House, and he hosted America's Funniest Home Videos.
America's Funniest Home Videos, yeah. That
wait. Bob Saget had another show. He did have another show. It was like for 2 seasons. Hold on.
Didn't work.
No, it didn't at all.
Didn't work. Cooper hanging with
my man. He's so. That was my joy.
So, yo, when you watch the Cat Williams joint, it's gonna put so much stuff into perspective, like how Steve Harvey like copied off this dude, everything. Like, just because I didn't know that Mark Curry was putting Steve Harvey on.
Hold up. You believe the stuff that Cat Williams was saying?
I do. He hit me with some stuff that I know about the industry. I wasn't expecting him to say some things, and some of that stuff came out.
So the show that I was talking about that only lasted for 2 seasons was a show called Raising Dad. I don't know if that's what he was talking about, because he was in a lot of other shows: Full House, Fuller House, America's Funniest Home Videos, How I Met Your Mother, Comedy Central Roast, Father and Scout, One Verse 1000, Grandfathered, Surviving Suburbia, Roast of Bob Saget, Videos After. He was in a lot of stuff, but there was the one I was talking about was Raising Dad in 2021. 2001, 2002.
I don't remember that show, though.
Okay.
I don't remember that show. But
we got overtime.
The WB shows. We got the UPN shows. We got to do this.
You remember UPN, bro? UPN was only black stuff. I'm gonna get my car back. I'm getting my car back.
Yeah, well,
I'm getting my car back.
What's that show? One-on-One with Flex?
One-on-One. Oh my God. What? Don't play with me. That was when I first time I saw Kyla Pratt.
Sister. Yeah, bro. I'm out.
Now he gonna leave me when I say Kyla name. All right, I'm out of here, man. No team is safe when the Niners are on the prowl. I'm Mike.
Good.
And that's Wayne. Huh?
Kyler Pratt, one-on-one, or Megan Good, cousin Skeeter.
Nah, I gotta go with Kyler Pratt, bro. I gotta go. He left me again. Listen, I'm Mike. Where's Wayne? But this is No Harm, No Foul. Come say peace. Go say peace. No? All right, I'll do it.